G'day, this is Simon and James at Southeast Cars and Coffee. The good weather is here. Check it out again this week, and massive crowds again, mate. What have you seen?
We've got some cool stuff here this morning. We have a bunch of Aventador SVs. I think we've got at least 3 or 4 of them. We have a Bugatti Veyron Vitesse behind me, a bunch of other crazy cars, and then Baja HQ brought out a genuine trophy truck from the race series, and then a bunch of other kind of like street trophy trucks as well. We've got so much stuff. What have you seen?
Yeah, we've got several clubs here. We've got some BRZs, we've got some Camaros, we've got a whole lot of stuff going on. Hey, don't forget, if you're coming to Southeast Cars and Coffee, please respect the rules. No speeding, no revving, no burnouts. That includes coming to and from the show and in the streets of San Clemente as well. Mate, let's go for a walk and check some stuff out.
Let's do it. It is a morning full of Aventador SVs here. We have this beautiful color change SV that you guys are all familiar with. Comes here all the time, and then this beautiful white SV next to it. Both of them are roadsters, and then we'll check out a couple other ones in just a moment. This SF90 is absolutely wild. I've never seen this color in person before, only ever on Instagram, and this one is spec'd absolutely beautifully. Carbon wheels, really interesting. I think the Daytona seats on the inside, just a very classy build. This is one of those cars that's gonna sell later on for tons of money. Here is a very nicely spec'd GT4. I believe this is God's Red. Very, very nice. Here we have another Aventador SV Roadster. It is the morning of SVs, I think. We have so many of them here. Love this beautiful red. Very, very nice. I think this just needs a set of wheels and it's gonna be perfect.
I just love a Dino. Such a beautiful car. These lines, I think, are getting better with age. A car that for many years was underappreciated by so many people, and now when you look at lots of little things, like look at the curve of that window over here, just the style of the lines, just the beautiful 3 vents through here, and look at this interior with the stripe. I don't know if that's original or not, but it just looks beautiful. Really pretty car. I think this would be a sort of car that it wouldn't be the fastest car in the world, but boy, this would be lovely. Just get in and drive along the coast. So nice to see it here today.
I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait, a first time.
We have a Huracan Evo all-wheel drive with a Force Center kit. I've seen a ton of the rear-wheel drive versions, but never one of the all-wheel drives. It's interesting, this kit makes the car look a hell of a lot longer than it actually is. Massive forged lip on the front, big wing on it as well. Very interesting looking kit.
We just love it when we get clubs at Southeast Cars and Coffee. Solstice over here, we got some FRS BRZs over here, we got Subis over there, Camaro over there. It's great to see. If you want to bring in your club, please reach out to us either via our website or social media. We'll get you the details. You can bring them in early and park all together like these guys all did. So this is cool. Not in the exotics row. These guys never ever want to park with the exotics. Bugatti sitting over here. Ferrari sitting right next to it. Great to see. Have a look at the spec on this thing. Really interesting. Got the carbon fiber here. Looks like a wrap on the side. Beautiful blue interior as we go through the inside of it as well. Have a look at that. Just absolutely wonderful spec through there. Love the way all the engine on this thing is exposed as well. Really, really special car. Next to it, as I mentioned, beautiful Ferrari over there, an F8, and check out this Porsche. Really interesting body kit on this thing. Massive wheels, wide body kit. Really great to see. 3 special cars. As I said, not in the exotics row. When you come to the show, make sure, walk around, check the back lot. There's always something special.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
We got 3 really cool trucks side by side. This first one, this F100, check this thing out. Very serious trophy truck. Ton of work done. Look at the suspension in there. Looks like it's running an LS as well. This thing sounded great when it came in. next to it. We've got a couple of trucks here from the guys from Baja HQ. I can't speak highly enough of these guys. They did the lift and the wheels and everything on my truck, and I absolutely love it. They do incredible work, and this is the real deal. This is a trophy truck number 16 from Baja HQ. This particular truck is running a big block. It's running a Turbo 400. This truck has race history, winning history, and the guys at Baja HQ themselves have huge history with the Baja 1000, actually winning the Baja 1000 before as well. So crazy truck, two-wheel drive, as I said, big block. It's 1100 horsepower, running through a Turbo 400. And I mean, just look at the work of this thing, the detail. I was talking with them earlier. I mean, they've got several bodies, several trucks. They've got several back at their shop, and it's interesting with trophy trucks because there's chassis and there's bodies. This truck might be referred to as the number 16 truck, but it could end up on a different chassis. So it's really always hard to sort of track the lineage of which truck. They'll build them according to the race they're going into. So really great to see this thing. Really appreciate these guys coming out. If you have anything like a Raptor, F-150, F-250, if you've got a Silverado like I've got, if you've got a Ram, if you've got a Tundra, Tacoma, make sure to reach out to these guys because they do absolutely incredible work. When I was lifting my Silverado, the way I looked at it was this: if these guys can build this, if they can win the Baja 1000, then I can't think of anybody who could do a better job of lifting my truck. I got to tell you, my Silverado, I couldn't be happier with it. That thing's got a huge lift on it, big wheels, and yet it drives exactly like it would if it was a stock truck. It looks great, it's got the stance, it's got the clearance, better off-road, but also great on the road as well. So Baja HQ, make sure to check them out. Big thank you to the guys for bringing out this incredible truck today.
Go, go, go.
We've seen this Defender here before. This thing is absolutely magnificent. Somebody's done a full resto mod job on this thing. So many little details. It's got the worn hoist on the front. It's got beadlock wheels. Have a look at that beautiful houndstooth interior with the red beading and the red seat belts. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Really great looking truck. Somebody's done an amazing job on this thing.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out.
Really pretty Torino here. We've seen this car here a few times. I love it because it's orange, and you know what I'm like with orange. 429 on this, in this thing it says Cobra Jet. Just a beautiful car. I mean, iconic muscle car of the era. Maybe not the Mustang, but you know, you look at this car, how beautiful it is. You can imagine this was a competitor to things like a Chevelle. Really great lines. If any of our Australian viewers are watching, can't you see an XABC coupe in these rear lines? This is, I'm sure, what they modelled those coupes back in 71 or 72, 73 from the lines of this thing. And those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, go and have a look at the Mad Max car, because that was actually one of those coupes. So beautiful car, great to see here today. Love seeing things are a little bit different like this is.
Back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack.
Great looking sled here. Check this thing out. Of course, made famous by the Sylvester Stallone movie Cobra. This thing is incredible. I hope the camera is picking up the heavy flake of this thing. It's like looking at a boat. And the same in the interior as well. Somebody's done a magnificent job of building this car. Frenching in the tail lights like that. What a great looking car. Classic old sled. And it wouldn't be a sled if it didn't have this kind of front in it like this. Amazing. So this car will be our car of the week. Drove out the other day and I hadn't seen it in the show, and then as it was leaving I went, holy cow, this thing's good. I hadn't looked under the hood. Look at pure perfection and beauty, the way that engine bay's been done. I don't want to give away too much because it's going to be car of the week. I want you to watch the car of the week video. The owner of this car is no stranger to winning car of the week. He has brought some of the most perfect, and I mean that, perfect cars I have ever seen, and this is no exception. One of the things I like about him is he doesn't care if it's Chevy, doesn't care if it's Ford. He's got a great mix of cars. So this very special car, make sure to watch our car of the week. I can't wait to find out more about it. This is so cool.
You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test.
This beautiful car is a previous car of the week winner. I had to do a second take. New roof. Owner of it's over here. This car is so special. We were just talking about it. I walked around it. User error on my camera, have to re-video it again. It was a finalist when we interviewed in the Grand National show, finalist now top 5 in the Good Guys show. I am not surprised. This thing is so beautiful. The roof looks amazing. Good job on that.
Good. Yeah, thank you.
It's a really special car. Please go back, check out Car of the Week. There's so many little details on this car that I go over, so do not miss that. It is well worth seeing. I love that it's a unique colour. Love the engine bay is unique. This thing is really, really special. It's got the perfect, in my opinion, the perfect mix of classic, not trying to make it look contemporary, but then those little contemporary touches. Great looking car.
Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you. It's stupid. When I'm alone with you, I never feel good.
That is it for another huge weekend here at South OC Cars and Coffee. This weather couldn't have been any more perfect. Really hope that you guys enjoyed checking out all those crazy cars that we had here today. Hey, remember, if you are coming to South OC Cars and Coffee, respect our rules, no revving, no speeding, and no burnouts. That does include driving through the city of San Clemente, as well as getting on the freeway too. I want to say a huge thank you to all the sponsors. We have the brackets here, Maguire's, Polestar, PDM Brands, Next Level Auto Protection, Vegstein Law, Happy Jewelers, Carbontastic, Cool Van Outfitters, and then of course Mazda USA. Remember, they are bringing another car here in the next couple of weeks, so make sure that you guys tune in for more information. I want to say a huge thank you to all the volunteers that help us put on this event each and every week. We could not do it without them. If you want to become a volunteer, hit us up on Instagram at South OC Cars and Coffee Merch. So we handle all of our volunteer rostering, and then while you're over there, check out some of the cool t-shirts, hoodies, hats, lanyards, everything that you guys could want. And then remember, if you are volunteering, you get to bring your car in before 8:30, and then Ruby's Diner does also provide a free coffee and donut for everyone helping us out.
Yeah, absolutely. Big thank you to Ruby's for doing that and for feeding the masses as well. Big thank you to the outlets of San Clemente for their support. We could not do the show without them, and of course the city of San Clemente for their support as well. Don't forget to like, follow and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.
Thank you guys.